What is up, everyone? I thought my voice sounded a little bit better. Anyway, what's up, everyone? We are back for another episode of The Wandering Village. We're on episode 6. So, as you can see up here, we are still looking for more seeds. We still have to increase our embouchure. But now we're on an urban planning mission. Research landscaping and raise decorations until happiness bonus reaches at least 2. And I was working on all of that. But we started going into the water, and now we're about to hit a desert. So we have to change everything around. So before we get started, let's see, those are my scavenger huts. I'm still working on that evaporator. I'm going to need that evaporator built as soon as possible so we can get some water going. And the crazy part last time was, man, I did not realize we burned through all of our wood stores. Like, we had so much wood stored up. We burned through all of it. So, yeah, I am trying to remember where I put my wood cutters, because I know I had turned them back on. Where did I put them? Oh, there they are. So yeah, they're out here cutting wood. I know I remember it said it, a bunch of stuff for my Okay, I don't have any free workers. I will shortly, because this is gonna get... Oh, nope, it's already paused. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find some people somewhere. So, what I was saying was, this climate's about to change, so we're gonna have to change what we're planting and harvesting. So that's gonna go from beets to cactus. When we get to torrid, I don't know if the tomatoes will stay. So let's really quick look. We'll be able to plant corn. And we really, really need them to get on this. Alright, all of these are going to be worthless, because once it gets to arid, I believe it's a 0 production speed, so we can pause these. Yeah, we can pause these, and we'll get 3 people back at least. The Ambu kitchen storage is full. Man, out of all of the... Where did the mushroom balls go? I wouldn't think they would go into the material storage. I thought they would go into the pantries. Now, those are water tanks. Never mind. That's a pantry. Maybe that's something for further research. So let's get going. I'm wasting a whole lot of time. So now we are in arid climate. Yes, friends. Yeah, it's going to be corn. Corn is going to be the crop. We're going to need polenta. I have 3 free workers, so they should be doing some of that stuff I need them to do. Let's see. Yeah, let's more the merrier. Oh, did I just... I just brought 3 more people. Housing. Where's the housing? The housing. Under them. Okay, we're full up on housing, so I'm gonna have to make new houses for next people. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to close the resources for now. We need water, so I need to super high prioritize this evaporator. Because we have so much salt water that could be put into regular water. How's Doug doing? He's kind of sleepy. He's kind of hungry. And my villagers are not happy. Dune caps. These hardy mushrooms provide nutrition for arms, but they are often infested with sandworms. Sandworms. Yuck. I'm trying to remember. So there's something we have to do if he gets sandworms. And I think it has to do... I really think it has to do with the mycologist and getting the heal shrooms. Or is it the ambuologist? We have the ambu doctor, right? No, we haven't gotten the ambu doctor. So we're going to have to get the ambu doctor to deal with that. We still have so many things to do. Well, let's see if he eats there. I could just feed him. Okay. I'm going to put 2 people in our evaporator to start getting us some water. Ambu commands. Ambu doctor, injector, feeding. Let's give him a mushroom ball. Oh, I didn't even realize. Someone wants to talk to me. We have received another transmission. Hello? Can you hear us? Village on Ambu? Can you hear us? Ariane. Hello, yes, we can hear you. What do you need? Greetings, my name is Ariane. I'm the leader of a wandering caravan in search of greener pastures. One of our advanced scouts party spotted you. Yes, we do stick out a bit. You do, but tell me, is that really an Ambu that you're living on? Absolutely, it's been our home for a while now. I can't believe it, but even if you have just been a mirage, the sight alone has raised the spirits of my people considerably, and that has given me an idea. Tell me, do you have the capacity to make fireworks? Fireworks? Why? What is there to celebrate? Nothing in particular, but something tells me that a celebration could remind them of better times and lift their spirits even further. A festival full of music, laughter, and lights that cut through the darkness. Proof that there is beauty to be found, even in the darkest of times. Will you help me to give this gift to both of our people? Sounds interesting. We will see what we can do. Oh, great. Now we're going to have to do fireworks, too. So I really, really need that research in landscaping, which means I'm still short on trees. I need way more trees. Alright. Well, at least they're growing the cactus. They're not... Are they planting the corn? That's cactus. Those are water buckets. Bruh, I need you to plant corn. Yeah, I'm guessing, I'm hoping that... Ooh, here's the... You know, I haven't even sent out any... Let's see, sand, salt, send party. Send party. I haven't been sending out... I missed that. Shipwreck. Flower could have been cool. That oasis has water. So I'm gonna have to send them out next. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to that. Okay, they're finally doing landscaping. I think I need to go to my kitchen. We're out of beets. We're gonna go to polenta because corn is gonna be the next thing to grow. Okay, our evaporator's running, so we're turning salt water into water and salt. Yeah, we got a whole lot of salt water. But our water's not going very far. Okay, we have a decision to make. Do we continue going to the desert, or do we go back out into the sea? I am kind of feeling like we should go south, back into the water. And of course, he doesn't trust my commands. Alright, we got landscaping researched, which means time to build. So, village, hauling post. No. Decorations? Decorations. Fireworks launchers. Street lanterns. I wanted to build a town center. I don't think I've unlocked that yet. I think that's where I was heading. Yeah, the town square. Yeah, let's research town square. Stone roads would be good too, but I want town square. And then, let's see. I need more stone for a fireworks launcher. Which, am I out of stone? It will be soon. So if I move the mining camp to here, they'll still work on that. And yes, I am thinking out loud, and I feel like I ramble a lot of time. I really want... Okay, I can go down people in the Ambu kitchen. That's something for sure. Smoked fish. You know, I can pause the smoking hut. Alright, my scavengers are back. Send a party to that oasis. It's sand. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna need sand for glass at some point. Alright, so decorations. I really want this town center to finish first because I want to put the town center in this area, but I don't know what the footprint of it is, and I'm hoping the area I put is big enough. Because I have a feeling I'm going to end up moving some huts. So I think I'm going to speed up even more to try and get through this research and move on to... He's tired also. Yep, he didn't trust me again, so I'm guessing we're gonna keep going straight. I wanted to get out of the desert. I wanted you to be cool. Oh, man. Doug is being a pain. Yeah, I said it. Because he is. Mrs. Two Hut's there. So let's see. Either way, I missed 2 huts. But that's what decorations are for. So if I was to say put okay, street lanterns aren't going to help. A pointy bush will do it. Pointy bush. Because I think a big bush... Oh, no. Oh, no. We're going to put a big bush there. Yep. We're going to put big bush there, big bush here, big bush there. We'll put some blue flower beds. And then, put a fireworks launcher here, fireworks launcher there. A yellow flower bed here. A blue flower bed there. Put a yellow flower bed there. And I could have just been holding shift to actually do more flower beds. We'll start with all of that. Because we still need a lot of resources. And there's no soft place for him to lay down, so... Oh, he's laying down and going to sleep. So that's going to give us some time without... Well, that'll give us stone. That'll give us some time without moving. I really wanted to go out into the water. I really, really did. Be like, bruh, let's go into the water. Okay. My evaporator is still running. Yeah, we still got a lot of salt water to process. We are done with the decorations. What do you think? It's beautiful. Thank you so much for doing this. I knew I was right in putting my trust in you, but I think we could further benefit everyone by making our housing itself just a little bit nicer. I'm sure it was made from out, and it might even protect us from the poisonous spores. Raise housing quality until 3. Oh, it's exactly as I imagined it. Takes me right back to my childhood. I can practically see my Nana sitting there in front of the entrance, knitting and greeting everyone who walks by. Thank you. I think my ancestors would approve of me passing this seed on to you. I'd also like to contribute some other provisions I brought with me. I hope they can help the village, help everyone in our village. Except 10 fish, 10 salt, 5 fungal essence. Alright, so let's take a second. So I think we got that seed from actually picking up more people. Which is cool. Which means we need to keep picking up more people. Because I think that what triggered it was that we picked up people after we needed to get that seed. Okay. So the question becomes, where do I go next? We stopped him from eating anything with sandworms. Quarry and sawmills are good. It suggests that I get a brick furnace so I can produce bricks from clay. But I kind of feel like We don't need pest control yet. I'm thinking a dung collector and compost heap would be good because fertilizer helps us grow crops faster. So if fertilizer helps us grow crops faster, but we're missing resources, we're missing clay. Probably because we've been building so much stuff. So if... we're missing clay for that also. So, we could do a sawmill. I mean, that'll help us bring in more wood than the wood collectors. It also costs more to build a sawmill. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of more worried about the... Ooh, a fishery might be good. But I'll worry about that when we get closer to water. We're in the middle of the desert right now. I'm also worried about our housing. Boarding house. Quality. 30 beds. Max decorations 5. Poison resistance minus 20%. Yeah, I don't... It's cottage. Cottage is what I'm looking for. Beds 4. Max decorations 15. Poison resistance 30%. Yep. That's our next upgrade. And yes, I mean, I could fit way more people into like boarding houses, like have one boarding house to fit a ton of people. But the poison resistance is actually a lot more prominent than you would think. I could do the curing until I get more resources. Yeah, why don't we do that? It's for the rations. For the rations. For the scavengers. I mean, he's still asleep anyway. We're not moving. Full staff required. Okay, we have a full staff for the town square now, which is good. Alright, they got corn. Oh, that's Ambu's kitchen. Regular kitchen, they're making polenta. Oh, yeah, find more seeds. Sorry, I forgot. We're getting another transmission from Nona. Nona's calling us. I hear you found some more seeds already. Well done. In the meantime, I have located the first ingredient we need for the growth compound. It's located in the ruins of a once great city far to the north. It was once a bustling hub of commerce, its markets filled with goods transported on ombus from all corners of the world. But that was many, many years ago. Little of it remains today, and what's left has been taken over by poisonous fungi, so it is unfortunately a rather dangerous trip. Understood. We'll do it. Now there's the husband. I remember. Wally, how many times do I have to tell you that you shouldn't be out here? You're not well. And how many times do I have to tell you that I'm making my own decisions, dear? Don't mess with her. But I see that I don't have to worry anymore. The three of you seem to be able to manage without me now. So don't worry, dear. When we reach these overgrown ruins, I'll stay put. Are you sure you're okay? I'm not a doctor, but I have lots of data here in this facility. Yes, yes, I'm sure. There's no need for you to worry about me, and I'm sure our village doctor is perfectly capable. But please, tell us what we'll be looking for in these ruins. Certainly, once you're there, you'll be looking for a monolithic, decaying structure. The ingredients should be inside. Perfect. Thank you, Nona. We'll go there and take a look. And now let's get you back to bed. Should I get the doc? That might be a good idea, dear. Nona's worried. I don't like this. If she had only suffered light exposure to the spores, any even slightly competent doctor should have cured her by now. Keep an eye on her, would you? Okay, so real quick, before we continue on, why do I get the feeling like this is some kind of time travel trippy thing going on also in this? I mean, I'm just spitballing here, but Nona seems a little bit out of time for a post-apocalyptic wasteland. So I need to head northeast 3 times. So maybe it's a good thing I didn't go into the water. I feel like Doug may be smarter than me. Research and build a community plaza. So that's going to be next. Our scavengers all came back. They returned with clay and salt and stone, which is good. Okay, I have a bunch of clay over here to harvest. I could just move this clay gathering group. Oh, you can't move it. I forgot you can't move it. I can disable it for now since there's no clay to be gathered. Okay. I brought back a bunch of clay. Still a little bit shy for the dung collector. What did it say I needed to build? Stone roads. It's gonna need clays and bricks. Community plaza. I need a brick furnace to get to the community plaza because I'm gonna need bricks. Let's do brick furnace. And then it's going to be dung collector after that. All right. So I can bring... Okay. If I build a couple more huts... No, let's build that as fast as possible. For real, for real. Let's move this wood cutting camp. For real, for real. Alright, I'm gonna have to get sawmills to kind of temper this whole thing. Man, I didn't even realize there was this. So if I click the harvest and remove, that means they'll take the seeds. Harvest and remove. I need you to get rid of all of these berries. Take the berry seeds. Oh, we're up. There's food there. There's some good mushrooms there. That'll be good. Let's see. You know what? I actually think, because I'm trying to remember where the dung collector is going to need to go, but it's fine. Okay, they're gathering clay. Oh, I forgot I had another hauling post here that I was gonna build. I stopped because of the resources. Alright. We need to make bricks, so that's gonna be put on hold because we need clay for that. I'm gonna get the dung collector while I can. And let's see, are we in range of some new things? Of course, sand. Why is it always gotta be sand? I hate sand. Right, Anakin? So, looking at how long we've been going, I think we're gonna stop as soon as we get to... Food is scarce. We're running out of food. I'm gonna need to build more farms. Okay. Did we get to the food place? Yep, he ate. Alright, Doug ate. We got more, we can get more people, more nomads. Our town square is done. We need more research. So I think this is a good place to stop. Because right now, I think I'm going to have to plant more farms. I mean, like, these berry gatherers are good and all, but I think I need another farming plot. So... Also... we don't have any more salt water. So I can disable that because the evaporator did its work. Helping us keep water. We're good on water. So that gives us some more people back. Oh, that's our antenna tower. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. And I'm gonna have to do some definite game planning. Yeah, we're so... To be honest, like these, I don't want to harvest those because they reduce Ambu's trust, and we're trying to gain their trust. And I'm gonna need a sawmill and eventually a quarry. So there's that. I mean, the trees will grow back. That's one of the things. Like, the trees do give off saplings and everything. So, we're good on that. But, yeah, we're... I think I'm gonna need to put a sawmill here and another set of farms over here and call that and call that good. Because, yeah, we're getting to that point where we need more farms to be able to produce more food for... Man, I forgot I could turn one of these stone maces off, too. Disable that one. Well. I guess I shouldn't disable it until after they finish building that. But anyways, we're gonna end there. Yeah, we're gonna end there. Yeah, and I can't even remember what the key to get the get rid of the HUD is in this game. So yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere with a whole lot of stuff. I really would actually like to go out in the water at least for a little bit, just a little bit. But I'm worried that there's, even if we go out in the water once we get there, there's just going to be more sand. More sand. It's nothing but sand. All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. We got through a lot of story today, and I want to get through a lot more of the story. But there's just so much sand and desert. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
I don't like sand.